Good day, graded students. Another day, another lessons to remind you about the importance of self-defense in our life. I'll be one with you in teaching and demonstrating the different stance and the different strikes of Arnis. Prepare your paper and pen. Stay focused and be attentive as we go through to our lessons. I am Sir Ariel Osambalod, your PE teacher, and welcome to a combative skills demonstration. This lesson aims to develop your skills, knowledge, as well as your attitude in establishing and enjoying active self-defense preparation. These are the objectives of our lesson. At the end of our discussion, students are expected to A. Identify the 12 basic strike and stance of Arnis. B. Reflect the importance of Arnis through drama presentation, and lastly, demonstrate the 12 basic strike and stance of Arnis. So those are the intended goals that we need to achieve at the end of our lesson. But before we proceed to our main lesson, let's have a warm-up activity. It's called Scramble Words. All you have to do is to arrange it. I will give you 10 seconds to arrange each word. Okay, first word. Okay, time is up. Now let's proceed to another one. Okay, next word. And for the last one, do you find it easy? Now, this is all the correct answer. Okay, so since we are done warming up, so let's proceed to our main lesson about basic strikes and stance of Arnis. But first, let's define and give overview about Arnis. Arnis is also known as Kali, Eskrima or Garute and other various regional language. It uses a stick made of rattan, bahi, yantok, yakal or kamagon used in Philippines stick fighting. It usually done with the use of one or two stick or any similar implement to be used for striking, blocking, locking, and grappling with the use of the same principle as that with the canes. There are many significance of Arnis. First, it can be used as self-defense. Also, it can be used as take as weapon. And Arnis teach us discipline and self-controls. It also provide a fully body workout and give a healthy lifestyle. And also, it give positive encouragement and respect for values in martial arts. There are different kind of gears that been used in Arnis. There are head protector, body armor, hand gloves, arm guard, padded stick, leg guard, and groin guard. This head protector is important in Arnis combat. This equipment provide vital protection from head strike while maintaining motion capabilities. This body armor designed to provide thorough body protection while maintaining mobility during performance. These hand gloves will protect hands from strike of the opponent. It is also designed to ensure that the stable grip is maintained. This padded stick is an ideal weapon for duelo, and it is designed to avoid a series of hits from opponent. These arm guard were designed not just only for protection but also for comfort and practicality. It can be used for both upper arm and forearm protection. The groin guard is to protect the lower abdomen, which ensure comfort and ease in wearing. While this leg guard provide a complementary protection from leg strike. And that is all the different gears to be used in Arnis. And now, let's proceed to the proper gripping of Arnis stick. Okay, first step. Locate the intersection of your fingers and your palm. This is the area where your palm and fingers connect. Second, at your intersection, you should place the Arnis stick in perpendicular to your fingers. Third, fold your fingers around the stick so that you can have the maximum surface area on your fingers and palm in contact with the stick. Remember, students, that Arnis teach us a good moral character in our life. That is why, before we indulge into a competition or an actual performance, there is what we call courtesy. It is a kind of moral action which you give respect to your opponent before you'll start the competition. One way of giving respect to your opponent is through bowing, which you place your hands to your chest while holding the stick into a vertical angle. Now, let's proceed to the different stance of Arnis. Attention stance. Stand with feet at 45 degrees angle, heels close together. Open leg stance. Stand with legs spread apart about shoulder width. Straddle leg stance. Spread legs about twice the width of shoulder and bend knees outward, heels firmly planted and toes planting straight forward. Distribute weight evenly on both legs. Forward stance. Move one leg forward at the distance about twice the width of shoulder and about 30 degrees to the side, and bend front leg at the knee with cane in the center in fighting form. Rear leg is extended fully with both feet flat on the ground. Back stance. Stand with one foot backward with rear foot toes pointing outward and front foot toes pointing forward, so that the 2 feet form an L shape. Rear knee should be a little bend width of 70% for the rear leg and 30% for the front leg. Oblique forward stance. This is executed by stepping either foot obliquely forward and obliquely to the left or to the right. Cat stance. The weight distribution is around 90% for the rear leg and 10% only for the front lifting leg. The 12 basic strike of Arnis. First strike, left temple. Assume fighting stance. Stick held at 1 o'clock, slashing action. Free hands on chest. Second strike, right temple. Assume fighting stance. Stick held at 1 o'clock, slashing action. Free hands on chest. Third strike, left shoulder. Extend weapon hand. Strike any part of the trunk between the shoulder and hip joint. Slashing action against the outer part of the trunk. Fourth strike, right shoulder. Same step in strike 3 but the hitting point is in the right side. Fifth strike is stomach thrust. Thrust the weapon hand toward the target point or solar plexus. Follow through with the upper movement. Sixth strike, left chest stab. Assume the fighting stance. Extend weapon hand forward, palm facing outward. Keep elbow up. Seventh strike, right chest stab. Assume fighting stance. Scooping action. Extend weapon hand forward, palm facing outward. Keep the elbow down. Eighth strike, right knee. Lower the body. Extend weapon hand to hit any part of the lower leg between knee and ankle joint, palm upward. Ninth strike, left knee. Lower the body, extend weapon hand to hit any part of the ankle, palm downward. 10th strike, left eye thrust. Assume fighting stance. Extend weapon hand forward. Keep elbow down. 11th strike, right eye thrust. Assume fighting stance. Extend weapon hand forward. Keep elbow up. 12th strike, head or crown. Hack against the top of the head. To understand more, these are the 12 hitting points of the basic strike of Arnis. Since we already discussed about the different stance and the basic strike of Arnis, now let's proceed to your activities. All you have to do is to create a drama presentation to be include the different stance and the strike of Arnis, and also please include the importance of Arnis in our life. Wow! Thank you for your amazing performance. Now, let's have an identification quiz. You need to identify the correct answer for each questions. This is all the correct answer. That's it for today. I hope you've learned a lot from our lesson about the 12 basic strike and the different stance of Arnis. And now for your additional activities. Create a reflective essay about how can you apply your knowledge in Arnis with a minimum of 200 words and a maximum of 300 words. This will be graded through the criteria below. Don't forget to indicate your name, schools, and division. Post it on your FB page with hashtag physical education. Once again, great job! Make sure that you stay tuned and have a journey with me in grade 8 physical education, where we can have a lot of fun and interesting lesson. Again, this is your teacher Ariel saying that the only way of achieving tomorrow is doing your best today. Thank you and see you for our next lesson.